Yeah, every day I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. All dunks aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in, my pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back, now break away. I'm about to bring it.
I ain't never backing down. Took me step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Took me step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, see the time, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah.
Hop out and I'm scheming, ride around and I'm dreaming. Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on gold, fanning all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range, if you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back.
I ain't never backing down. Took me step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Took me step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, to the top, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah.
Okay. Out in the headset, yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Hi everyone. Is my chat not working? This chat right here, this little monkey. I don't know if you guys can see that monkey thing down here. I was trying to get the vertical chat to show up there, but I guess not. Guess it's not showing up. Let's take that out. I'll figure that out eventually. I'll definitely at some point figure that shit out. Right now, no. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely all live from what I can see. And then the vertical one. Hold on, the vertical one has got to go live as well. Vertical one, public. God damn it. Hold on. There we go live. Okay, vertical is live. Horizontal is live. Oh, wait, vertical's live now. Jeez, okay. Bro, there's so much start buttons, bro. Just go live. Like, why do I gotta hit the start button like 50 times, bro? Just go live when I tell you to go live. How about that? How about just go live when I say go live? God damn. That's crazy, bro. Anyway, we're all live now. I think everything is running well. Just want to double check, make sure everything is good. I think we're all good in the hood. Our vertical stream is live. Our horizontal stream is live. Everything is alive, as I like to say. Okay, cool. So I think we're good. I'm just double checking everything. Okay, we gotta move the OBS somewhere. Yeah, the vertical chat's not doing the vertical thing. It's fine. I can just have a chat in the back, and we can run the vertical chat there, and then we can run the horizontal chat as we usually do. I think that is fine. This is not working. Okay, cool. Okay. I feel like the music's a bit loud. Let's bring that down. Bring it down a bit. Okay, cool. Music is good. We all good. Actually turn down music in my headset a bit. It's a bit too loud. It's fucking bumping in my headset. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Let me just double check here. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good in the hood. I just want to switch my I just want to switch the screen to this screen over here for you guys. Boom, and then I'll switch my other screen to the main screen. Main screen, this one. Okay. Move my music. Okay, cool. Here we go. I just want to bring up. Where would it be though? This is my comic files. Where did I put it? Holy shit. Shouldn't be here. Not definitely not there. Was it promos? Can't be in promos. Where the hell did I put that thing? I can't remember where I put those videos though. Hold up. I'll find it. I'll find it over here. While you guys just chill. You guys can stay at this fan art that Tolt's made me in the meantime while we find this fucking thing. Okay, you can stay at the gay shit in the meantime while I look up where the where did I put this thing? Where I put it? Videos? Animation, no. Shouldn't be there. It's definitely in comic books, and I put it in. Has to be promos, right? No. Yeah, I know. Ah, there it is. Okay. Enough of that gay shit. Here we go. Here it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. We found it. Okay. Let me also just split my shit right here. Duplicate that baby. Just want to split my. There we go. Can this browser also split? Can I split my? Nah, Opera GX was pretty cool with splitting your live streams. This one not so much. Wait. There we go. Can I split now? No. There we go. Hey, that's good. Okay. That's actually a good thing. There we go. Okay. I wish I had a better split there, but anyway. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what's going on here, okay, we're gonna review some animation, we're gonna be doing some drawing, we're gonna be chilling, okay? But first of all, we're gonna be going through some animations here, okay? Oh shit, okay, so we're gonna have to, yeah, that's it. So we're gonna have to stop the music a bit here as well. Does this thing have audio? Probably not. Can I though? Can I do the music and this? I think I can. I think I can. Let's do the music, yeah. Go back. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think we just do a different video player, right? What other fucking thing I have? Let's use this shit right here. Okay. Let's have a look at what happened here, okay? So for those who don't know, okay, there was this company, Obsidian Red, who basically said they were gonna do an animation for me in terms of creating it like based on my comics, based on my webtoons, and not just me. Plenty of other webtoon creators, they decided they are going to take in the IPs and not necessarily retrieve the rights from us, but they gonna do their own thing with it. We still get to keep all the rights, everything of our characters, and they basically said they're gonna do basically a bunch of animations. They're gonna start their own streaming service that oh my god, okay. Yeah, I'm waiting on an Uber order, by the way. So, I'm waiting on an Uber order, and yeah, so that's what's happening. Anyway. So yeah, this was the animations that they said they're gonna make, and this is the animations they're working on. I don't necessarily think that, now looking back at it, I don't think that this was the final product, because looking back at my Instagram, this was the City of Clones animation, and if I look back at the Instagram, it wasn't necessarily, this isn't the completed piece, right? This is just an animatic that they were gonna send in actually. And I fucked up again. I hit off the audio because I haven't actually been doing reviewing. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, so basically this is the City of Clones animatic, right? And we're gonna go through it and see actually what happened here. Go through it, see what they did, and we're gonna basically have a look as well as critique kind of what they did here. And I don't know what's the code now. Okay, so we're gonna look at these animations, see what they've done, and I'm gonna go through them and say, basically give my part on it, and basically explain. But I want to give a brief overview of everything basically before we get into this. So that's what they were gonna be. They were gonna be a streaming service for us creators, and they were gonna create a streaming platform, and kind of like a Netflix thing, right? With all our various IPs on there, animated, you know, based on our webcomics. So it'll be kind of like a promotional aspect, like it'll be promotional for our comics, and as well as they having their own streaming service. Seem pretty much beneficial. As of right now, they've completely disappeared. We don't know where Obsidian is or what the hell they're doing. Their website is down. No idea what's going on. So I thought, you know, what the heck, let's just go through these videos, and eventually I think I will do a video on Obsidian Red myself, just having a look at everything here and seeing what exactly we got ourselves into. So this is a pretty good animatic. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's that good. But I can tell already, like, this was based on my comic. And back then, my comic was not the best. The guy, the animator here, copied the shapes and forms of those characters that look like ass right now. Even though, you know, I basically said they can do it, like, you know, they can take it into their own hands and kind of be a bit more, you know. But maybe this guy was on a time crunch, I feel like, so he kind of had to just do his thing. And yeah, this is the animatic, basically, what they're saying. So I'm assuming that this guy's doing the animatic and he's sending it off to the studio where they're going to put everything together. So far, I think the pacing's good and everything, but like, yeah, this is I think this is one of the better ones. I will say that. Action in here, I like it. God damn. Action's pretty good. I think this is one of the better ones. I feel like the flow of everything is pretty decent as well. It's just yeah, I mean, pretty decent, but yeah, there's a lot of things that just, you see, my impression was that this was gonna be the final product, and not really, because it is stated on the video that it is an animatic, right? But if I go through the emails, it seemed like this was what was kind of gonna be defined. Like, this is the rough of the final, you know what I mean? So like I don't know how I feel about this stylistically, right? Because I thought they're gonna do like more of the way they pitched it to me, they were gonna do more of an Invincible type thing going on, right? Because they said they were gonna get the people who made Invincible to kind of do this for me, and yeah, I mean, it's not that bad now looking back at it, but this one, like I said, is one of the better ones. Yeah, and that was it. This was like basically episode 1. Like, this was like 3 episodes in like 1, right? And the pacing, the problem is the pacing of these episodes aren't spaced out quite right, because look at this, it's like not even 3 minutes. This was supposed to be 1 episode, which is like, yeah, I don't know. I thought they would have spaced it more, put in a bit more in between, you know, do their own thing with it. They also said like they said they wanted to do the City of Clones for me. I've told them before, like, the City of Clones is a one-shot. Like, I haven't even created the series, you know, the City of Clones. I haven't even started on the series, really. I've only created the first 3 episodes. It's kind of like a one-shot. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, like, I'm only gonna get back to you once at the time I was busy with Kill All Heroes. And like, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get back to you until I'm completely done with that. And yeah, and they just went ahead and did this. Like, I thought they said that we were starting with Kill All Heroes, right? So for Kill All Heroes, basically, and we're gonna, I think we should check out that one next. We should check that is the next one. Oh shit, and I clicked off that again. Oh god, okay. There we go. Let me just open this with a different. Here we go. So this was supposed to be Kill All Heroes, which I actually did my animation on Kill All Heroes. This first bit, I've already done it. I don't know why they even took the time to do the animatic when I have it already on my channel. So they just wasted my time with that 30 seconds right there, right? Or not so wasted my time, it's just a waste of their time and resources as well. When I've created this already, why would you do it again? But obviously they haven't taken the care to go into research on my works as extensively as I hope they would. And you see, I mean, it's not that bad. It's just not the way I would have envisioned or framed it. And this is one of the problems I think I had with the way they were doing things, the way they were organizing, the way they were planning. They just weren't staying in touch with the creators as well as I thought they would. They just kind of took our stuff and did their own thing with it, which is, I mean, fine. I don't mind giving them a bit more creative control, as long as they stay true to kind of what I want them, you know, as long as it's close to the source material. And yeah, this is kind of, you can see the style is like my old style, and yeah, man. Bro, this is like it's so lackluster, and I don't know. It's so linear as well. Granted, it is an animatic, but I feel like if you start off, you know, on a good foot. I feel like, and the thing is, I don't know if this was actually going to a studio. This guy could have been the one animating my work, and I wouldn't have known. Like, I don't understand the process here. And if you didn't, like, they did an animatic, right? I gave them a storyboard and script as well of what more or less I wanted from each episode, and the whole, you know, of all the episodes and fighting and everything. I gave them like a bunch of stuff, right? And they just didn't utilize it. I don't know if the guy animating this was going to utilize it. Doesn't seem like it got to the guy, and he just kind of did his own thing here. And yeah, I just wasn't sure, more or less, like what they were doing with the work. I mean, this is like it's so linear as well. Like I would have actually put more into the animation. That's like very linear, yeah. But like I'm saying, like I don't know how far they were willing to go with it, whether it was an animatic or not. Was this the final rough that was going into production? I have no idea. They didn't inform me anything, and this is what we got, the result, right? Now, it's not necessarily bad in the sense if this is an animatic, if this is a rough, and this is being sent to whoever's going to do it, right? Because clearly it's pretty rough work. And they weren't done. I don't even know what did they say in the email. They said like, yeah, they done with. They said they done with. I think it was the Merchant of Ignatius, right? No, they said they were done with City of Clones or one of them. Anyway, so oh fuck, I ate the thing again. Hold on, let me go back to. Let's open it with. See, I'm just quickly going through this because yeah, we can get to some drawing. Maybe we're just chilling out later. I got some panels to finish up that I gotta finish up. But yeah, I mean, this is what they gave me, and I don't know how I feel about it, man. I don't know how I feel about it because on the other hand, it could just be a rough, and on the other hand, it could be what they were actually planning to, you know, finalize. And yeah, it just seems like, I mean, I wouldn't give, like, I get the forest aesthetic here, but I wouldn't give this to a studio because, like, I can't tell what's happening in the shot. Like, you can't really tell. I can tell because I made the you know, it's based on my work, so I know exactly what the shot's about. But if I were to give this to a studio, like, would they really? It just looks like squiggly lines, you know, and a bunch of blurry, you know, forest shit. So, I don't know, this one's a bit more clear. I would have definitely expressed more with white and lines, you know. And I feel like they put way too much into this animatic. You didn't even have to make the animatic, to be honest with you. Really, you didn't have to, because you have the script, you have the storyboard, and so conceptualizing that, I feel like, I guess you would need an animatic if you were conceptualizing it, but they completely copied this directly from what I, like, my comic, right? So, like, I don't know. It's just a lot of steps missed here, a lot of things that they just didn't really consider or take care of, so I don't know. But it's not completely bad. I can tell, like, there's parts that I really like, there's parts that I just like, what the hell's going on here? And Yeah, man. I mean, this I could have done by myself if they just asked me. You know, I'm like 10 years in the animation industry. I could have like fucking put something together like really fast. Like literally, if you, it would have taken me a couple days, maybe less than like 3 days, you know. And I would have had a full-on animatic from my episodes and stuff like that put together, and I would have been able to add on to that because the episodes are quite short. And yeah, I mean, I would have able to maybe pull out a bit more things that I would want to pull out, you know, in terms of like creating, you know, fully comprehensive like anime episode or whatever. But yeah, I honestly don't know where the funds went. I honestly don't know what they were thinking. Um, but who knows where they're at now, what they're really planning to do with whatever we gave them. Yeah, but this is kind of what it was. This is where we were at, right? Yeah, and I think I'll just talk more about it. But these are the animations. I'll probably stream it again, probably show it again. I'm planning to make a video on this, right? But these works are like, yeah, you know, I might actually do another video or stream on this because I need to think a bit more about this because there is a bit more of a change in terms of my thought process now, because now I'm thinking like, I mean, if this was just an animatic, it's not that bad. But I mean, like I said, you got to start on a good foot. If you don't start on the right foot, things are gonna get, you know, they're gonna get pretty wild. So I'm gonna switch to my canvas and we're gonna do some drawing in the meantime. I'm just gonna chill for a bit. I'm gonna do some drawing. Up canvas, yeah, I think that's fine. Let's do a bit of drawing. Let's put the stream over here. Okay, there we go. Gonna get a bit in some drawing. I'm gonna work on my comic. I only have a few more panels to go and then be done with episode 6, you know. Moving pretty quickly. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just checking my stream, making sure everything is running all well. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Things still good here. Yeah, we're still good. Okay. So, I'm gonna get into my comic right now. Gonna work on some stuff. I mean, look how far my artists come, guys. Like, since fucking back then. I mean, it's been 3 years since they ever spoke to us. They came back to us. So, yeah, you know, who knows where they're at right now. But, you know, for all the direction I gave them, all the stuff they said they were gonna do, and they were gonna supply the creators, they just didn't pull through with it. So I don't know what's happening with that. But yeah, in the meantime, we're just gonna finish up some panels. I gotta finish this shit up, man. I'm like, what's like Thursday? I'm like already like, this is gonna be like 5 days behind on schedule. So yeah, man, I need to pump these panels up. We gotta do it. Has to be done. Everyone else is doing well. We're having a good time. I'm planning on doing some more animation basically at some point. Because you know I want to build my portfolio and everything, so I feel like yeah, at some point I'm gonna hop back into animation, you know, do some cool things. I thought about doing like a, you know, those ARGs, alternate reality game things, kind of like Backrooms, but I don't know if you've seen like these ARGs, Backrooms, Marble Hornets, these type of things. I was trying to think of creating something like that. I think it would be really cool. At some point I might actually do something like that. That's pretty cool because of my extensive, you know, background in Blender. I'm pretty sure I can create environments and stuff like that. Do some really cool camera work, make it look somewhat realistic with the, you know, like a grain filter and stuff like that. Basically, yeah, man, I think I can do some really cool stuff with that. My teeth has been giving me problems because I can feel my wisdom teeth in the back trying to push their way out of my gums. I can feel it. Eventually they're gonna come out, but I can feel it. It's that moment in my life where that is what's happening. This is what you call a back shot right here. Straight up full on back shots. That's what's happening over here. Kung Fu back shots. Go. I saw there was like a new season of One Punch. Was it One Punch Man? Yeah, One Punch Man, the anime. Man, they're never gonna recapture what they did for season 1 of One Punch Man. They're never gonna be able to do that. I think it's Madhouse. What Madhouse Studios did, man. Tough to recapture all that shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to mash my chats into one stream. Still trying to figure that shit out there. I found multiple different outlets that will help me do it. It's a matter of implementing it into OBS. I might switch back to Streamlabs. I ain't gonna lie, like Stream Elements are cool and all, but I feel like it's a bit more complicated. Last time I remember Streamlabs was way more simple in the way you can utilize it. I think I might just go back to Streamlabs. To be honest with you guys. I think we should add a bit of a glow. It's like heating a body. Should add like full glow. Kind of like the heat, just kind of trying to pass through. I feel like that would be a cool idea. That's a cool idea. Yeah. Go. Okay. We go under here. That's a bit too much. Yeah, I think this is fine. Add a bit of heat around it. Yeah, I wonder what has happened to Obsidian Red, to be honest with you guys. I'll probably dive deeper into it. But yeah. In like a video, but I feel like this is just a chat. We're just talking about it because yeah, man, it's been on my mind. I've been trying to make content about it, but I barely have the time right now. So I thought, why not just throw a stream up and talk about it, chat it out, see how things go. Yeah, we'll just review the animation a bit, which I did do in the beginning a bit, but I feel like, yeah, we can still go through it. I just feel like drawing a bit now. I feel like that looks pretty cool actually. Maybe I should do it for this panel as well. I think I'm gonna do the exact same thing, the glow. For this panel as well. So I like that effect actually. We're just gonna make it more finite, more fine really. It's fine. I hope Webtoon isn't gonna be too finicky about the blood. you know, popping out of the arm and stuff. It's gonna be alright. So now they be. Yeah, boom. Boom. Well, I should actually make the arm more bloodier. And make the arm a bit more. What the fuck? How did this go off the screen? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think the blood should be on this layer. Yeah. Spread it a bit. I think bruise up the back a bit. Bruise up the arm. A little bit of blue. Bruise it up a bit. Right. Hell yeah, that looks actually pretty cool. I think we do another layer of blood. Blood. Man, I love doing the I love doing the shots where it's like really gory and like just really messy. You know what I mean? Just looks so cool. Okay. I think that's what we do. No. Okay. Do this face. Ding, 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 ding. Her nose should be stretched out a bit more. Yeah. I'll make her eyes look like she's really out of it, yeah. But the wind knocked straight out of her. Make it look brutal. Gonna make it look real brutal. But I don't know where Obsidian Red's going next, man. If they are going anywhere, you know. They haven't showed their ass in like 3 years now, so I don't know what's going on. They might have just changed and just gone somewhere else on another business venture, you know, since this one didn't work out. They seem like pretty much very business-minded people, so I feel like they might have figured something else out. Kinda shitty to just leave us hanging though. But what can we do, you know? I mean, they kinda told us from the get-go that things might not go well, you know? So that's fair enough. Actually really excited about this comic, to be honest with you guys. I've actually really been enjoying it. But I do want to get back to the Merchant of Ignite, just to be honest with you guys. I'm pretty excited to get back to that one as well. So yeah, I want to get this one done as quickly as possible. I think, yeah, just you know, stopping at season 1 will be fine, and then we can go back to the Merchant of Ignatius. I think that's what we're gonna do. So by the end of this year, I actually want to finish this season 1 at least. I doubt all of season 1 is gonna come out, you know, by the end of this year. I don't think so, because of the way things are scheduled. But definitely at some point it will. I'll probably be done beginning of next year. Season 1 will be out, and then I'll already probably be working on the Merchant of Ignatius for a bit, you know, until I have probably like 5 to 6 episodes ready to go in terms of planning, and then I'll start, you know, I'll start the, yeah. This is actually a really cool sequence. I mean, look at this fucking explosion right here. They just fucking ripped from the internet. I didn't draw that at all. I just ripped it and I just changed some values, mixed it up a bit, and yeah, it kind of looks like that now. Okay. To definitely get more under my social media grind, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely have to get more on my social media grind. I ain't being that active on there, but I really gotta get more onto that. And yeah, just, you know, definitely do some more social stuff. There's actually a really cool, there's an episode I'm working on now for this comic, GXT. It's a episode where the main character comes to the rescue, man. I love that fucking sequence. And yeah, I can't wait to get to that point because it's so fucking cool. It's like, yeah, it's like really cool. I love those type of, you know, if you ever watch like Kaiju number 8, the sequences where the guy, you know, with the main guy, can't remember what's his name, but like when he pops in and that theme song plays, down, now, you know, when that shit hits. That's what I think of when those scenes happen. I'm like, damn, but that's like one of those moments where the main guy pops in and it's just down, now, you know, when that shit hits. Down, now, when those moments hit, yeah. Now that's whenever my main character pops in like that. That's the song that actually comes to my mind. From like Kaiju number 8. That theme comes into my head. Whoever did that theme, they killed it, man. They fucking they captured that essence of the main guy popping in to save, you know, the distressed whoever it is, right? I don't know, they just captured that in a sound, like in a sequence. They captured that exact badassness when you pop into a scene and you just, you know, you're about to take on whatever foe you're about to take on, and you know when that theme pops on, you know, oh, he is about to go crazy. He is about to tear some ass up. You know this guy is going in. He's going in full whatever, you know what I mean? Balls to the walls. This man is just going in. He's gonna go in. He is gonna cook whoever he needs to cook in that moment. You just know my man's about to chef it up right there. You know, that kitchen door is all the way open. The stove is on the highest setting that you can set the stove on, and this guy's about to cook. He's about to go in. You know? The down now 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 when you hear that shit, it's like, nah, this guy's gonna kill someone. Like, someone is about to get absolutely demolished right now. Yeah, you see, there's a few amount of anime that can capture that in a sound, you know, in the score itself, right? There's a few anime that can do that. I think Dragon Ball Z has that as well. That what's their theme? Like, you know, they had it. Man, I haven't watched those episodes in a while. But there is that theme as well in Dragon Ball Z. When the main villain as well gets their shit together and they're about, you know, when the main villain comes in, they have that theme. And then it's also, they have another theme when, like, the protagonist is about to go in as well. You know, and you know whose theme, I feel like the theme that is the best in Dragon Ball Z, when it comes to, like, you know, the entrance music for, like, this guy's about to kick some ass, is Vegeta's theme. When Vegeta walks in, you're like, oh, it's about to go down. When that theme plays, you're like, oh, it's about to go down. So, how does it go? Dong, like a dong dong dong. Nah, how does it go? I gotta listen to it, but it's like I have it in my head. I just can't mimic it because it's like the king is here, you know, like that. It's like that type of theme. Like when that theme plays, it's like the king is here, like the Prince of All Saiyans has just walked into the room. That's like what that theme represents, and it's amazing how people can capture that in the score. I just don't know how. Man, I just hope one day I'll be able to do that shit. I'll be able to capture a moment like that in a score for my future anime, man. That will be the dream right there. To, like, when people hear, you know, even like Star Wars, bro, when Darth Vader walks into dun 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 dun, when that happens, you know, oh, it's about to go down. It's Darth Vader. He's about to go in. He's about to go in now. You know. It's yeah, the best scores, man. It really complements a series so well, and it's unforgettable. You will never forget that. You will never, whenever you're doing some badass shit or like you're about to go in on something, those themes always come in clutch in your mind. Like when you're thinking about the moment, you're like, oh, it's about to go down. It is about to go down. There is no doubt about it. Like, things are about to go down, downtown, all the way, you know. Down. I think that's why it does that. You know, that's why that sound plays down, 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 because things are about to go down. So that's why they use that. You know, down, 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 down. They just know things are about to go down. Like, this guy's about to kick ass, about to tear all these monsters up. He's going in. He's going in, this guy. And I think, you know, and I want to create, that will be a cool thing to do. I think that's gonna be my next anime, like a small animation project I want to work on, where I'm gonna take one of my shots for my my comic, I'm gonna take one of the shots of my comic, and I'm going to recreate that moment when the main man is just walking through the building and is about to kick some ass. I feel like that is actually a good sequence, and I feel like it will look good on my CV as well, or my my resume, so to say. Like, I feel like that is something to add to my show reel. Even like that is some really cool stuff, and that's what I'm gonna do. I feel, yeah, I think I'm gonna capture that moment. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna try and capture that moment. It's gonna be really cool. But I feel like I should do that after the episode, when that moment happens. When that guy just walks in, just down, now, 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 now. Down, now, 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 now. Down, now, 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 now. Down, now, now, now. When that moment happens, yeah, man, it's gonna be something special. I think that's what I want to recreate. We can maybe use some AI to help with that. AI has been getting good with recreating like music and stuff like that, but it's not perfect. Like, they fuck up the lyrics. They also like off beat sometimes. Like, the beat won't hit, and they can only do it for a few minutes in terms of generating things. That's what I've noticed. So you can only generate like a few seconds, 5 to 10 seconds really. And yeah, but then again, I could go into BandLab and just do my own score. Take some time though. I'm not a musician, I'm not the music guy. I don't know exactly what's going on. Or we can go onto the internet, find some royalty free stuff on Pixabay or whatever music thing we're gonna go look for things for. You can find it all over there, and we head over there. We just have a look, see what we can find. Down, no, 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 no. Down, no, 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 no. I think actually I think keep the skin pale. I think that's gonna help. Now we do the blood. Good. I feel like we can do blood here as well. Yep, a lot of blood. Hopefully Webtoon doesn't fucking, snipe me. My series, once they see all the blood, hopefully they'll just snipe my ass off Webtoon. Where is the... There we go. I feel like that's a bit too much, eh? A bit too much. I feel like we can bring it down a bit. We can bring it down a bit. Maybe. Bring it down a bit. One panel done. Oh, that's the last two panels. Damn, then we're done with this episode actually. These are the last two panels. Last two panels. I should call the stream, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to do some blending. We're gonna have to go into Blender. Recreate this shot right here. Where are the characters though? Different. Oh! So, pretty sure we can. Alt H. There we go. Alt G, Alt S. Go. So what we need is this character standing over there. Just standing over here. This character just plopped him down. Go other way. Boom. Over here. Right. Yeah, I think that's cool. She's out there. And her pose, how she would be a bit injured though. She damaged the arm. she would be standing here. Kinda slouch down a bit. Slouch it down a bit. Down a bit, but bring it back. Balance yourself. Bring this neck down. There we go. That's perfect. And we'll just hide this. And we capture this. Capture this shit. Yo, you got it. Now we can bring it into our shot. Relax. Go. Let's zoom in a bit here. Just like this. Bring that up. Bring this down. Hold up. We don't really need a rough actually, I can just outline this real quick. We can do this panel actually pretty fast. The next panel actually is gonna take a bit more work, but yeah, this one we can do pretty quickly. Go. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I can actually duplicate this. Some character 2. Oh. Do this here. Oh, the music stopped? Shit, we gotta... There we go. Take it from the top.
Yeah, hate that I do this, never fear losing. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improving. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. I done inside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's
I
go.
put that time in. My pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back. Now break away, I'm about to bring it on. I ain't never backing down. Took me step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Took me step up to the plate. For my city.
She kind of just looks like a cave chick now because of the clothes. Kind of looks like she crawled out of a cave, yeah. Oh, I think that's looking good. Yeah, and then we gotta do a shorts. Okay, this arm should hang a bit closer. It's like completely messed up. There we go. She punched at this arm, so I think this is the one where It's a pretty easy panel, this one. Thanks for the perspective. I don't really have to do much here because it's pretty far out. Probably gonna call it for the stream after this panel. Go up real quick. Yeah, oh, okay, I see. So this part of the clothing is still right, actually. Okay, I see. So this one. Kind of alright. This one is kind of torn here. Okay, like that. Okay, there we go. Damn, I'm like locked in here. Yeah, I think that works. Should be down. Such. Go. The scale over here. Oopsie daisy, that's not what I want to do. That. And I'll click that. Get some here. Have to fill in the rest. Hey, we got that. Okay. There we go. good. Obviously the blood. One arm full of blood. Go. Hello. One character. This other one. Oh shit, I want to almost. Oh yeah. That makes sense. Can do that. I show like a one arm bandaged up. Fine. This one. Oh hell yeah. Okay, we're almost done, bro. So one more panel, bro, and I'm done with this episode basically. I think I'll finish that last panel up tomorrow. But yeah, there's one more panel and then we're done with that. Pink here. go. Then with alright, so I want to darken this area, but we add a bit more texture to it. More texture to it, yeah. I feel like we'll add a bit. Yeah, then we'll finish up the last panel tomorrow. I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. Hell yeah. Damn, that was some good grinding. Couldn't get much into Obsidian and 8, but I feel like we can do that next time. What's she doing? She did. She's just like waiting like in the last moment. She did? No, she's not dead. Comics looking great. Yeah, thanks, Jess. Nah, she's not dead. She just kind of had a bad time. She had a real bad time. Real bad time. Yeah, I think we can do that. Yeah, she kind of she got cooked. She got real cooked. Super cooked. That's what happened. Yeah, she kind of got real cooked. Awesome effects as usual. Hell yeah! I've been cooking myself. So what's happening over here? I think we can go. I only have one panel left, and then this episode's done. So, I mean, this episode's actually been. What the fuck is this? What happened here? What did I do? Is it too short? Just check here what happened. What panel's that? What did I do? Think. Yeah, I got extended. I think that's what happened. Just had to extend it a bit. Or maybe I just moved it. Well, I wasn't looking. Okay. You good at those glow effects? Hell yeah. Glow effects for the win. Nah, I'm pretty... I make the glowies glow, you know? Very good at the glowy stuff. But yeah, CSP has some really good glow effects. So I mean they go crazy. Panel is this? Maybe I can finish this panel. Let's see. Let's see what panel we can maybe reuse for this. I don't think we can. No, I don't think we can reuse any panels. Because I have to draw with different. She did the. Yeah, she did different hair. She needs different hair. She did the cool slick back thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to draw with this, you know. She did the real cool hair slicking thing. So we gotta draw that cool slick back hair is what we gotta do. This I took inspiration from what was one of the contest entries. I can't remember. I think the comic's name was Fatal Shot, no, Fatal Ring. I can't remember, but I took inspiration from this week because I love the way they implemented like animation effects in the comic. So I was like, yeah, it's getting late over there. Probably about bedtime in South Africa. Yeah, it's going to midnight now. I gotta probably head off. Just save my shit. Just gotta save. I think everything is, yeah, I think it's looking good. Love this shit as well. Damn, I'm getting good, man. I'm getting good. Look at those. This is pretty. I drew this pretty quick though. But I had to do the. I took a bit of time with this panel here. Hopefully Webtoon doesn't, you know, snipe me for the blood, you know. Like, you know, it's just a little blood, you know, a little blood, you know. It's a little blood there, and then more blood, you know. So it's just 4 consecutive shots of blood. Hopefully that's not a, you know, immediate ban of Webtoon. Hopefully they don't hate my guts that much. But yeah, you know, looks fine to me. But you are on their radar. Yeah, they don't like me. She's fine though, you know, she's fine, Webtoon. Like, it's not like, you know, she's not dying in Crusoe. She's fine, bro. She's fine. It's not like, you know, I could have gone all in and let a nip slip happen over here, but I didn't do that. You know, I didn't do a nip slip. You know, I covered them puppies up. You know, I made sure they're clean, and then, you know, it's a little blood, little sprinkle of blood. You know, it's like not even that bad. You know, so I mean, come on. You know, it's not like people's getting full on decapitated over here. Not yet, at least. But yeah, you know, you didn't totally explode it. Exactly. You know, she just got a little, you know, she got a little, you know, a little bump, you know, little bump. May have almost died, but she got a little bump, you know, little bump, little bruise. Kind of like a knee scrape, you know, kind of like you just scraped your knee against a pavement or something, you know. It's one of those moments. Just one of those moments, you know. Ain't that bad? Ain't that bad? This one though. Yeah, I just gotta make a stand, like looking really triumphant out there. Just a little ouchie, only a little, just a little bit, little ouchie. Not that bad, okay? It's not like an entire arm came off, you know. She's fine. She's fine though. She'll be okay. She's only gonna be out of commission for about a few months. She'll come back strong, you know. Yeah, you know. I don't know how this other chick survived though. She got some crazy back shots over here, you know what I mean? Like this chick broke her whole wrist, you know, shattered her wrist, you know what I'm saying? And then got this little, did the spinny kick thing, you know, into the, you know, back breaking moment, you know, that she's fine too. She's fine. You know, she just got pummeled into the ground, but she's fine. She's absolutely okay. She looks fine. You know, she's just a little blood, a little splatter, you know. She's fine. Like this guy, he looks like he's in shock, but he's actually saying she's fine. That's what he's saying. That's what's happening. This guy also in shock, but he knows she's fine. You know what I mean? Look how calm he is. You know what I mean? I mean, she's fine. They're all fine. They're all good. It's just wholesome, a little bit of play fight. It's a little bit of, you know, wrestling around. I don't know if that's a word, but you know what I mean. She's fine. She's fine. I swear she's fine. She's fine. They'll be okay. They're not gonna die. They like the only two hot chicks in the city. They're not gonna die, guys. Like I don't. Because you know, need some hot chicks in here. They're not gonna die. They're fine. One of them's a love interest. You know what I mean? We gotta, you know, they're fine. You know. Yeah. What's the next fucking thing here? Oh, this guy explaining exactly what happened. And this is one of the reasons she fights bare feet, basically. She has this technique and she literally uses like an entire length of her leg, just the tip of her toe, bam, you know, and it does all cool shit. Okay, it's gonna be explained in the next episode, but it's the reason why she fights bare feet, because she can utilize the full length of her limbs in a specific situation. And that's why she fights bare feet. It's not. I'm just not showing off her feet like that, guys. It's not like a magic toe. Yeah, she got them magic toes. That's what it is. Oh yeah, this is like. So basically, the old guy is gonna give this guy. He lets him stay over at his house. Nothing weird, guys. Just, you know. Because the guy is kind of homeless. He has nowhere to go. So the old man's like, hey man, you seem like a cool guy. Just here's the keys to my house. And then this is where we meet the grandchildren of this guy, who are absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? Like they just lunge at him. It's cool stuff happen, and then we get this chick over here. You know, she's his grandchild. These all his grandchildren, basically. They all look pretty cool. I like this. She's actually really strong. I made her I like the I like this little girl, and I like her archetype of like this cute little girl who's like super strong, and she has all this power. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's the one who basically punched a hole into the wall. She's just like, yeah. think she's like 8. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm just going through this because I haven't actually gone through it in a while. Yeah, this stops here. Oh, the other so I am done with the other. What is the start episode? Oh, hold on. Yeah, I uploaded that episode. Oh, this was that episode. Okay, so that's gonna be done. Oh, this is the next one. Oh yeah, this, you know, thought we needed like a hot type of secretary lady, you know, a really good looking secretary. Looks kind of strict, looks like she's about to beat your ass. If like, any chance she gets, she's gonna beat your ass. I wanted like a really serious, strict, you know, secretary who looks like she doesn't give a shit and just hates everyone, you know. That's kind of the feeling I wanted to give. And you know, she's there breaking some bad news to the what did I it's cool coming up with these logos though. She's like the teenage girl's kind of like into like this metal band thing, so she like has like Death Angel, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's an actual metal band, but in universe it is. And then we have this like biker gang coming to the dojo. Man, that's a cool bike. Did I fucking do that? God damn. Kind of looks like a scooter though. But yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good rough of a bike. Ain't gonna lie. I don't know how good you are with bikes and vehicles, Jess, but yeah, I think I did a pretty good job, yeah. I'll probably use a 3D model for that. I don't feel like drawing an entire bike. Like, just because I won't have time to draw a bike. I can draw one specific track. Fair enough. Oh yeah, then we get the like cool biker gang scenario of them like trying to take over the dojo. Damn, this is so cute, bro. This is that girl, that 8-year-old chick. There she is, walking in a little onesie. Just slaps her brother awake. Yeah, that's because she was hungry or something. There she is. It's so like destructive, but like yeah, she's so hungry. She wants to eat her food. She hasn't had damn, I reused that image back to back actually. He wants to slap when you're hungry. Yeah, makes sense. That's I feel like that's the go-to action. Oh damn, that's a cool shot. Yeah, that's a really cool shot. I like this. Sometimes I forget like what I drew. Oh yes. Oh, this chick, she's also pretty cool. I like her. I like her design. I designed her after what's Rhea Ripley. I don't know if you guys know Rhea Ripley. She's like this goth type of wrestling chick. She's this goth chick. This is Rhea Ripley. I designed her. I designed after Rhea Ripley from WWE. And I just liked her character design, so to say, or like, you know, her aesthetic. She's pretty cool. I like her. I like this wrestler. She kind of scary, Rhea Ripley. Nah, she cool. She's cool. Kind of give like Marilyn Manson vibes a bit. But you know. Good night, Chains. Yeah, see you, Jess. I'm probably gonna head off soon. I'm just having a look at this. Oh, and there's this chick over here. Yeah, it's actually... Oh yeah, because this is like, she just woke up. She doesn't have like a goth makeup on. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, yeah. Well, I guess she is kind of scary when you know, I drew her kind of scary over here because she called her old or something. And she just lost her shit. So I think, yeah, that's pretty cool. Damn, there's still more? Like, damn, how much did I plan out? I planned out a lot. I did a lot. We still have to get through all these. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna call it for tonight. I think this was a good stream. I think we had a good time. Me in the stream, yeah. Head on down to our end screen. For those of you on the vertical format, probably no end screen there because I still gotta figure that out. So yeah, I'm just gonna head off for you guys, and I'll see you guys next live stream, next video. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.